Hey everybody, it's Brandy back again, and today I want to come to you guys with my Christmas glam look. If you guys want to see how I got this beautiful look, then continue to watch. So first I primed my face and I did my brows off camera, and I used this concealer to cover up my brows, and I'm also using that for my eye primer. I will leave a list of all the products that I used down in the description box below. So to set that, I'm going to use this color from the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm just using that so that the creases don't crease, basically the concealer in my crease. I'm taking this like lighter red yellow color from this Morphe palette, and I'm going to use that in my crease kind of above that, just for a transition color. Next, I'm going to take this red eyeshadow and I'm going to use this as the base for my red pigment. So now I'm going to take that brush that I used to put that red orange type of color. I'm not adding any product, but I'm just using that to blend out the harsh edges of that red eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take my Covergirl Queen Collection bronze and Ebony bronze, and I'm using that to kind of warm up and darken the crease. I am a huge advocate of using products in different ways. Just because it's a bronzer doesn't mean you can't use it on your eyes. Next, I want to take this darker brown color that's in this Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to use that for the outer corners of my eyes. Again, to deepen up the outer corner and the crease a little bit. I didn't want to use black for this look. I just thought it would be a little bit too dark, and I wanted to keep it really light and festive. So I'm going to use my Mehron pigment. I recently bought this from a store in Fort Lauderdale called the Makeup Club, and I fell in love with it when I saw it. And I decided to get some Fix Plus to make this a little bit easier and a little bit more pigmented once I apply it. It does have a little bit of shimmers in it. It is not a glitter, so it's not going to be super shiny like you normally see glitters. But the pigment is so pretty, and it gives that red eyeshadow a really huge pop. So I definitely wanted to use this for this look. So this is kind of a close-up right now of what you're gonna get. So you can see a little bit of shimmer, but not too much, not too glittery. So next I'm gonna use this silver eyeshadow from my Wet n Wild palette, as well as the Inglot Duraline, and I use this to make a liner. I did this one time before, I didn't record it, but I wanted to do this again because I thought it was a really cool concept. So I'm doing a wing liner with this. And I kind of thought with this kind of like tinsel, it's kind of my motivation for this color. And I'm going to go with my foundation. Probably one of the best foundations that I've had. One of my holy grails. Now I'm going to go with my concealer. The LA Girl Pro Conceal is my holy grail. This shade is Fawn, by the way. I use this in like every video. Next, I'm going to take my Kat Von D. I can't remember what shade it is. I'll include it down below. But I use this for a little bit of extra highlight underneath the eyes. Alright, well, it's a lot of blending. You gotta get the point. So now I'm gonna kind of clean up that liner. This is the best way to kind of cheat a perfect wing. Then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And I'm using my favorite holy grail powder, the Dermablend, with a kind of damp beauty blender. It's not really damp, I'm not even gonna say that. It's just like really bouncy, kind of like dry a little bit, but not like kind of parched, you know, that kind. But I like it because I can get more powder coverage, and I like to use this to press the powder in my face. I look crazy, I know. But I'm going to dust that away and press a little bit more with this little brush. It's kind of a Morphe, it's a small like fluffy Morphe brush, but I use this to press the powder in and then wipe it away. Now I'm using my MAC, and I'm going to just kind of dust that. I really like the Skinfinish from MAC. It's starting to be a really, you know, favorite product for me. Then I'm using the Bobbi Brown bronzer. This one's in Deep. I recently got this bronzer and I am in love with it. It is so beautiful. I love that it's a matte and it doesn't have any shimmers in it. And it really puts the color right back in my face. Now I'm going to take this Beauty Supply Store blush, and I'm going to use that there on the apples of my cheek. Beauty Supply Store products are amazing. Don't sleep on them. This is the NYX eyeshadow number 6 dark brown. I like to use this to contour with. It's just a nice dark cool tone brown. So back for the eyes, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Pencil in Emerald Volt, and I'm going to use that on my bottom lash line. And then gently with my finger, I'm going to smudge that out. Now I'm going to take this green in the Morphe palette that I used earlier, and I'm going to smudge that and set that liner underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to take this lighter green color and I'm going to just kind of pat that on top of that green. Like I told you guys before, I wanted to make this a really bright look. So off camera, I put on my lashes. This is from Vegas Navy Eyelure. And these are really nice, really fluffy, and very comfortable, might I add. This is the Cara highlight palette. I'm just kind of showing you guys some swatches of this. It's just so pigmented. I love this palette. I've also picked this up from the Makeup Club in Fort Lauderdale. The store is really bomb. They now have an online store, so I'll leave that down in the description box below. Now I'm taking a second shade from that palette and I'm using that on top. I really went a little crazy with the highlighters. I really like highlighters now. And then I'll use the first one that I used, and I'm going to put that in the inner tear duct to give my eyes that pop. I don't think your look is finished if you don't put a little highlight in the inner corners. Now I'm going to go with my lips. I'm going to use the lip pencil in Cork from MAC just to line my lips a little bit. Then this is a lipstick that my job gave me. My name is engraved in the tube and it's called Envious. I love it. So this is a nice creamy red. This was the first time I actually used a lip stick on my lips, and I was so surprised at how creamy it was and how comfortable it was to spread. It's very nice. So here's that pigment again, and I'm going to put this on my lips. I'm just gently tapping it into the lipstick. So here is the eyes and the finished look. And then here you go, bam. And you can see I put some mascara on my lower lashes. I forgot it. But yeah, guys, this is the look I came up with and I'm really loving it. So let me know what you guys think about this. And like I said, I'll leave everything in the description box down below, so don't worry about that. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.